What's going on YouTube? Send this link out and we'll go ahead and get started. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? When the session just started, we got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a little bit. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I see you, JR. I see you, Shawn. How y'all feeling? Me and the members are in a couple positions right now. We're going to be looking for some more positions. We're going to be breaking all that stuff down. Looks like the indices are doing a huge push to the downside. We could see a possible reversal come into place today. We're going to see how it reacts to the next level it's about to hit. If you have not watched the Sunday chart analysis yet, make sure to do so. A lot of stuff's going as projected so far, and it's just Tuesday. So if you haven't watched that yet, make sure to do so. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at any charts, drop in the chat. We're currently in this EM position. Slowed down a little bit. Did a nice round 3 last night during Tokyo. It slowed down a little bit like we see with a lot of these charts. You see a possible sell on the indices. Again, price is struggling to make higher highs. Now, with the news today, it could try to bring volume back up, but the way market is looking right now, we could see a possible reversal. Now, price is going to have to break past and hold 37,100 as a resistance for the downtrend to come into play. But if it can hold this level at 37,430 as a resistance, we can see sales going down to 37,280. But as we see here, last couple times prices hit this level, it's failed to break and hold it as a resistance. So we're going to be seeing what price does to agree with you. We're also going to be looking at gold as well. See how gold reacts. Yeah, so we're going to see how this 15 closes. We got a couple minutes to the next 5-minute pops up. If you haven't seen my most recent video, make sure to check that out. I got another video dropping for y'all later today. About to drop it in the chat for y'all right now. So looking at GJ, we're still going to be looking for buys as long as it can continue to respect 184.80, 184.70 as a support. But we can see here that yesterday price struggled to break this resistance level at 185.75, which we needed for the uptrend to continue and a higher high to be made. So we're going to see what happens today. Like I said, as long as it can continue to hold this level of support, we're still going to be looking for buys. But right now, we kind of got some choppiness. We had GBP news last night, but that didn't really do too much as far as the charts are concerned. So we're going to be seeing what happens during this session and, of course, New York session. We do got news right at the beginning of New York at 8:30. We got Canadian news and USD news. And then at 10 a.m., we do have another GBP news event. So we're going to see what happens from between now and then. Right now, as we can see, prices just kind of choppy, consolidating with a lot of these charts. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. We got about 3.5 minutes to the next 15. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. EJ, on the other hand, no, I already hit that level. Now I'm just chilling on this level right here. We're going to keep an eye on those charts. Ian's kind of just consolidating right now. And we see something going down with GU as well. We could see short-term sales going down from, if we continue to hold 2680 as a resistance, we see sales going down to 2630. But I'd much rather wait to see how it reacts at 2630. If we can break this level and hold it as resistance, we'll see a reversal and possible downtrend come into play. There's really a few possible setups coming into play in a little bit. Now, you don't understand how to identify reversals or how to read the charts in general. I got a bunch of videos on my channel breaking that down. I'm going to drop one in the chat right now. Possible sell US30 right here. So as far as how we did yesterday, y'all hit that first link. We're gonna see we started the week off 1-0. We took this in buy. We broke this down and entered it on yesterday's live stream. We hit like TP2, TP3 yesterday, but when the markets reopened, price retested the support level, as you can see right here, and it did this nice push to the upside where we hit like TP5, I believe. And then for the past few hours, price has just kind of been chilling at this level, consolidating. So we're going to see what the next wave of volume looks like, but that's how we started this week so far. If y'all watch the Sunday chart analysis, a lot of moves went as projected in that Sunday chart analysis. We went over the indices, gold, currency pairs, all that good stuff. So if you haven't watched it yet, make sure to watch that, because it's not just what I see price doing for one day, it's for throughout the entire week. So make sure to check that out. But this is how we did last week. We went 4-0 last week. We caught 5,750 pips. It was another 100% win rate. And if you scroll to December 31st, you'll see, just like it says on your screen, how we did last month. Last month, we ended December 2021, giving us a 96% win rate. We caught 24,481 pips, 24,089 strictly with the members in advanced place signal room. Every trade posted has the date, personal time was entered, my personal entry, SLTPs, time people view to enter the trade, reactions, and of course, those TPs getting. And then literally there's tons of screenshots of positions, screenshots of the signals, as well as student results and testimonials throughout the entire channel. All wins are posted, all losses are posted. You can check all the stuff out for yourselves. Blue one down. And if you go to photos, you can see all the stuff. There's over 1,000 photos. Right now, we're waiting for the next possible setup. We got a lot of ranging going on. We got some retracements. We have a few things that broke some levels. We have the indices that just broke some levels. We see a possible reversal and downtrend come into play depending on how today and tomorrow turns out. We can see a possible sell setup on US30 here. Continue to hold this low as resistance on Sunday and yesterday, as we can see here. We retrace back down to this daily level here, and it failed to continue to hold this low as support, start trading as resistance. So if it can continue to hold this low as resistance, we can see sales going down to around 37 to 80 price range. Price is just ranging right now. GA just went off, so let's see if it's doing a retest. We're still on that level. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at the charts, drop them in the chat. He's doing a retest for us. We're going to see what the this level here. That's what we're going to see. What's going on, Paul? I see you on here. What's going on, John? And Roy, you hit the link in the description. All the information is there. So you hit the link in the description. All the information is there. But it's $100 a month. There's also a yearly and lifetime subscription. Then there's also one-on-one sessions and a course. So if you hit the link in the description, literally all the information is on there as far as pricing and all that. Those joining the stream, we have not entered anything yet. Many members are just in an EM position, but besides that, we are not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Go to free signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok also. You see that at the bottom of your screen, Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Make sure to check the content out on there as well. Right now, we're just chilling, patiently waiting. The US30 looks like it's going to try to do something for us. Let's see what these other charts are up to. All right, cool. So we see J is still holding some support. We're just waiting for volume. Did a decent move last night. Yeah, I like how US30 is looking. Give me 1 second, y'all. Write some trade ideas up. No, it's still retesting. The new 5-minute just started. Yeah, we just see some crazy stuff going on. Oh, look at this. You see some wonky stuff going on right now. US30 is in a retest. We're gonna let it retest. Again, we had GBP news about an hour ago. Nothing crazy happened. We have another GBP news event at 10 a.m. and then at 8:30 we got Canadian and USD news. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see what we got going on here. GBPJPY. We're gonna look at GG. I went over that, but I got you. We can go over it again. And if y'all not joined the first link in the description and watch the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to check that out. Make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis as well. Make sure to check that out when I hit that first link. But we can go over GJ. Let's go ahead and pull that thing back up. All right. So looking at GJ, we still have bullish momentum, but yesterday price struggled to break this resistance level here at 185.75. If price was able to do that, we could have looked for another buy and a higher high get made. But price rejected that level, so we can still look for buys. So we're either going to look for possible buys if price can continue to hold 184.80, 184.75 as support down here, or price can break back above 185.30. We can look for a buy if we can hold that as support. Wouldn't really go for sales unless price breaks below like 184.10, to be honest. So right now, we're just waiting for our next possible entry point, and that's about it. But yeah, right now, we're still looking for buys on GJ, as long as you can stay up in this level right here. Are you selective in trading news or not? The name sounds familiar, but I have certain rules for news, but I don't just avoid the charts because there's news. So if you don't understand how I go about news or how you should go about trading news, you should check out this video right here that I just dropped in the chat. All right, it's my most recent video. It goes over how I go about trading news. I got about like 5 different videos breaking down trades taken during news or before news and all that good stuff. So if you're new to the channel, definitely explore the channel. Definitely explore the channel. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When any charts, drop in the chat. Whoops. Let's get this back together. Yeah, we just got a lot of range on gold. US30 is doing a retest, so we're going to see if we can hold this low as resistance, or if it's going to play a ring around the rosy for people until the news pops off. Because again, depending on what price does today, we're either going to be stuck in this range in this. We're either going to see a reversal come into play potentially, or the news is going to force us out of this range, and we can see the uptrend possibly come back into play. As you can see, it's just hugging this level. It's been basically doing the same thing for the past couple of weeks, which is also why we haven't been trading it. Had a bank holiday for the USD charts yesterday, but volume should be back to semi-normal. Again, it is Tuesday though. Let's see what these other charts are looking like. I think we didn't break this level, so we'll get rid of that. That thing's still holding this lower support. Could see a possible buy here, to be honest. And like I went over in the Sunday chart analysis with GA and GN, we have these huge levels of traffic to the left. That's not going to be impossible to break, but it's going to require some volume to break, which is why we kind of see price came to a halt once price came up to this level. Also why we see all these wicks and price struggling to break this level. But if it can break and hold this as a support, we can see the uptrend continue to come into play. But it's going to need some volume to help push price through that. So we're going to see what this next 15 and 5 minute looks like. We got about 3 minutes until that pops up. Let's put this back on GA. Make sure to press that like button too when y'all hopping in here. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and sub. We almost at 2K subscribers. And while you're in the live, you know how YouTube works. Go ahead and explore the channel. Look at the content. Yeah, right now we're just chilling, patiently waiting. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. My bad, y'all. I was muted. But new 15 just popped up. Let's see what happens with this one right here. So what I was saying with gold is I'm waiting for it to do one or two things. Either break and hold 2062 as support where it look for buys, or break below and hold 2040, 2042 as a resistance. I'm not really too concerned what it does in between that. I'm not going to go for any positions in between those two price ranges. And then what I was showing on a smaller time frame is how each one of these levels, you can see how instantly rejected or reacted off these levels. So if it can hold these levels as resistance or support, we have a higher likelihood of price continuing to go in that direction and pushing in that direction. So that's what we're going to be looking at right there. But it looks like a lot of these charts we're seeing some retracements. Again, ain't nothing we can really do about that. We're just going to let price do its thing until it comes to us and our key price levels. Because again, we don't chase price, we let price come to us. And simply just follow the flow of price. That's all we do here. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of ranging right now. Not too much we can do about that. Again, we do got a few news events popping off later on today. Setting some alerts to make sure we don't miss anything. This price is dead, as we know. When price be like this, it can real quick move one way or another. So setting some alerts to make sure I don't miss what I'm looking for. I'm gonna set another alert here just in case. Below us. Alright, down. Yeah, I'm gonna pick these charts right here. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want to look at any charts? Drop in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Oh, we got 2 thumbs right here. What's going on? What's going on? I see you in here. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal and free telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So we went over how we did yesterday and how we did last week. We went over how we did last month as well. If you scroll to December 31st, you'll see how we did last month. If you scroll to January 4th, you'll see how we did last quarter. So this is October, November, and December combined. October, we took 32 wins, only 5 losses, catching 157,608 pips. November, we took 22 wins, only 1 loss, caught 58,068. Then December, we took 22 wins, 1 loss again, catching 24,481 pips, giving us a total of 240,157 pips caught, 207,561 strictly with the members in advanced place signaling. We ended the quarter 76 wins, 7 losses, giving us a 96% win rate. Every trade posted has the date, time the trade was entered, personal entry, SL, TPs, how many people viewed or entered the trade, reactions, of course, those TPs getting hit. All wins and losses are posted. Student results, testimonials, all that good stuff's posted. At the beginning of every week, we drop the Sunday chart analysis, going over what we see price doing for the week and throughout the week. We go over indices, gold, currency pairs, all that good stuff. We're in this EM position, but besides that, look for some more possible setups. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting for our confirmations. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been here since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been here since y'all joined. Because again, this is the realistic side of trading that you don't see online. You always just see quick clips of edited or just the end results. But you don't just open a computer and enter trades. You gotta patiently wait for setups. And depending on the volume of the day, varies. It's just like fishing. Like just because you threw a line in the water last Saturday and you caught a fish in 30 minutes doesn't mean every time you go on Saturday you're going to catch a fish in 30 minutes. Or just because you caught 2 fish today doesn't mean next Tuesday you're going to catch 2 fish every Tuesday. You get what I'm saying? What's going on in our legend? I see you in here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We see GJ pushing up, so I wonder if the other charts are going to try to push up as well. So I want to see if we can hold this level of support. Again, we can still see buys in this range as long as it can hold 184.80, 184.70 as a support. But we're going to see if we can break and hold this level right here. All right, so we're going to see if gold can break this level also. Oops. I dropped some phone. Strong candlestick right there. These other charts are up too. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at any charts. Drop them in the chat. New 5 minute just popped up. Got about 5 minutes to the next 15 pops up. Let's see what these charts are talking about. We got about a minute and a half to the next 15 pops up. I'm about to see how these candlesticks close right here. You want to see a price can hold 2040, 2042 as resistance. If it can, we can look for possible sells again, like we was catching last week and the week beforehand. Ian's still trying to make his mind up. GJ just broke this level. Very, very, very interesting. We've seen some very interesting candlesticks this London session. We're going to see how this closes. Again, it's going to need to break this resistance level at 185.70, 185.80, and hold that as a support for the uptrend to continue, because we caught this huge move last week and price did the same thing. It shot all the way up, but when it broke this level, it failed to hold it as support. As you can see, it's been holding this level as support below it. Let's this over here at 185.75, 185.80. It has not been held as support yet. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. What am I looking for? Sell on gold. This is gold. New 15 just started. So G's just about to do a retest. And still trying to figure this life out. US30 still ranging, hugging that level. Yeah, today's going to be interesting. For those that's been here from the beginning, I said it before, I'm just going to say it again for those that just joined. We have at 8:30, we have Canadian USD news, and we have another GBP news event at 10 a.m. And depending on what the news does today, could change or continue the trends we're currently in. Now, members, we're not going live during this news event, but if you look at last week's or any past news events we've gone live with, you already know that's like a recurring factor all the time. And for those that don't understand how to trade news or how news really affects the markets, if you just check out my most recent video, I break that down in detail. I'm going to drop that in the chat as well. Right now, we're just chilling, patiently waiting. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I think a couple of these charts are looking. Those just joining the stream, that's just a trade idea. We have not entered this yet. So we put you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you look at any charts, drop them in the chat. The US30 retesting that level. Goes chilling right here. Got a new 5 minute about to pop up. Like 4 years, something like that. Been 2 years full time. Again, US30 still retesting. But again, this is the move it did at the start of London session. I was just chilling hugging this level. Again, if we can hold as low as resistance, we could see a possible reversal come into play. But as we can also see, it's gone this far before, but it's always closed back up at this level. It's 37,430, 37,440, and treated and respected as a support. So with the news today, I want to see price do one or two things: either break this level, we see a reversal possible, the downtrend come into play, or break this resistance level up here, and we see the uptrend continue to come into play. As you can see, a lot of these charts are kind of just ranging right now. We got a quick drop on gold, but besides that, a lot of these charts just been kind of chilling. We had some small moves happen last night during Tokyo session. We're most likely going to have to wait till closer to New York or until those news events for some more action to come into play. Well, the reason why you lost is you say you start for 4 months, and the way it sounds is you're trying to learn everything at the same time. What I always tell people is when you're brand new to trading, the last thing you want to do is put money into a live account because you don't know what you're doing. So if you don't know what you're doing and you're putting money into a live account, what do you think is going to most likely happen? You're going to lose that money. So instead of throwing money away, take the time to learn how to trade. That way, when you finally do put money into the markets, not only do you have a higher likelihood of winning than losing, but you're going to lose a lot less money. You're going to save yourself a lot less money. I'm speaking from experience. So the first thing you got to do is learn and understand how to read the charts. And you're saying you're lost. You've been here since the live started. You could have asked a bunch of questions. You know what I'm saying? So if you're lost, ask questions. You know, I've been saying it this whole live. You got questions, drop in the chat. You know what I'm saying? This is the time, these lives are the time to take advantage and try to figure things out, especially for those that aren't members. But also throughout this entire live, I've been dropping links to videos to help y'all out. We got some retests going down. US30 retest on that level. New 5-minute just popped up. You came in LA, popped in a YouTube algo. All right. Well, we're gonna look at them in the AM. I'm just saying you're in a live right now, so I'm saying you could have asked a question, or you could have used those last 3 messages to ask a question. But if you're gonna check the stuff out in the AM, go ahead. And for everyone, including you guys want to contact me, Instagram scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Y'all can always DM me on Instagram or respond to all messages. Y'all can DM me on Telegram as well. I respond to all messages, but also make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You see scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I post daily on both pages. Also post weekly content on the YouTube channel, from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trading psychology videos, all that good stuff. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join a free signal for Telegram. Got a lot of resources to help y'all out. All right. But we're going to see how this next 15 looks like and how this 15 ends. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. I like how these are looking right here. Yeah, like it's trying to push for us. We're gonna see how this next 15 looks. US30 still having that level. Gold still chilling up there. If you ain't like the live yet, make sure to like the live. If you ain't like the live yet, make sure you like the live. If you ain't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. All that good stuff. But I'll catch up to these comments in a second. I'm just writing a few trade ideas up. Yeah, we have this strong wall right here. So just to go over everything really quick again. Gold, after the events last week, very, very wicky, was catching nice sells. Let's go on the naked chart first so I can see a little bit better. Down. All right, we had lows getting made about 2 weeks ago. Price fell to break the next support level, which we can see right here. Wicked, shot back up, made a high. Now price is on the next key price level, which we're watching right now on the other screen. So depending on what price does, it could either try to come back into the bearish momentum, or we could see the overall uptrend come. But so now that we understand what price is looking like as far as market flow rise, let's go over some specific price points where we can look for entries at, right? So we see gold right now chilling on the support resistance level at 2042. So if it can hold 2042, 2040 as a resistance, we can look for sales going down to 2036, 2034. And then we can see possible sales come back into play like last week. Now, if it breaks above 2060 and holds that as support, then we can see possible uptrend come into play. Now, anything in between those two price points, I'm personally not going to mess with. That's just me personally. And in the indices, we can see price go either way. Right now, price is just hugging this level, baiting people before news to enter positions, put orders in and stuff like that. But the way the indices are looking, especially US30, we are nice and bullish, right? We see clear bullish momentum. As far as what US30 is doing right now, we have consolidation, so it can go either way as well. The price can hold 37,400 as a resistance. We can look for sales going to 3280. And if we can hold that from a support level as a resistance, we can see the possible reversal and or downtrend come to play, depending on how it reacts to 37,100. But if price continues to hold the levels currently on that support, we could see price possibly come back up to 37,580. And if it holds the support, we can see price reattempt to break this resistance level at 37,720, where we can see a possible higher high and the uptrend continue to come into play. So that's what we're waiting and watching right now. All right, and kind of the same. You kind of see the same thing with NAS and the other indices. And as far as the currency pairs, nothing's really changed from yesterday or the Sunday chart analysis. So if you haven't watched the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to check that out. Let me see what we got right now. So I'm gonna be on the chart. So a lot of stuff's kind of ranging right now. So we're just gonna let price do its thing for the most part. I'm gonna touch it to the chat. Make sure we're not missing any messages, questions, and then we're gonna go from there. Looks like Gold's about to try to attempt to break this level as well. Let's see if it can do so. Looks like it's about to try to. All right, let's see here. How this works, can you trade with the following channel? I'm not sure what you mean. So as far as what I'm doing right now, these are my trade ideas. So I'm showing y'all what I'm looking like, what I'm looking for, why I'm looking for the setups, and then we take trades during the live streams if our confirmations are met. So you just have to listen to what I'm talking about. If you see what I see, realize see, you can look for similar setups. These are just my projections for the day and the week, as far as what I can see price do and what I'm personally looking for price to do. All right, so if you hit the first link in the description, join a free signal through Telegram, it'll make a lot more sense. Be sure to hit that first link. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter, all that good stuff. So make sure to the channel, check that out. Looks like gold broke this level. So again, if you're going to hold this level as a resistance, we can see sales continue down to 2036. We got GJ's fully trying to push up. The US just ranging still. New 500 just popped up. All right, y'all. We're going to be back at the same time tomorrow. Any such thing with two members off here in New York. We got news at 8:30 for Canada and US pairs. And then at 10 o'clock, we have another GP news event.